Welcome back, friends, to Mastering the Reason Assertion Questions webinar, which is highly recommended by the National Curriculum Framework 2023, and this comes under the domain 3. So now we have understood the structure of the reason assertion questions, or say assertion reason questions. We have also understood why they are important for the competitive exams. Now let's see how to frame in various subjects how these questions can be taken care. So like I have quoted one example here from science grade 7, which says metals are good conductors of electricity. The reason is because they have free electrons, and here the answer is like both are true. Reason explains assertion. So next question we take up for social science, where the example is from grade 8. It says, the assertion says, the earth revolves around the sun, and here the reason is this causes season. So both A and R are true, and R explains A, that is assertion. Now coming to next, where it's a maths example, which is from grade 6, which says the sum of angles is a triangle. The sum of angles in a triangle is 180 degree. The reason is because all triangles are equilateral. But here you can see, educators, that A is true, but R is false. Coming to the next example, we have from geography that assertion says the earth rotates west to east, and this causes sunrise in the east. So here the assertion is correct, the reason is correct, and it explains the assertion. So now let's see the next. This is again from social science. That is, assertion says NCF 2023 emphasizes competency-based learning, and reason is because rote memorization is most effective way. So here the correct answer is C. It means the assertion is true, but the reason given here is false. So please take care. Now, talking about the next example, which is again from geography, which says, the assertion says, Himalayas formed or were formed due to tectonic collision. So the reason given here is they are fold mountains created by convergence of plates. And here the correct answer is A. That means assertion is true. The reason is true, and the reason completely explains the assertion. So coming up, we need to understand, dear educators, why does it matter for the educators, for the whole CBSE system, why they are actually emphasizing that this kind of question should be introduced or should be taken as a practice in the examination, because they're powerful tools. They actually train the children to think analytically. They also help in distinguishing facts and explanations from facts and the truth, taking care of what is true and what is false. So they actually give the children the deeper understanding of the concepts rather than going for rote memorization. And why we need to emphasize? Because to test the students, the engineers, the doctors, and various levels of examination and various future, you can say, areas which are going to open up in terms of jobs availability, in terms of work availability, the competitive exams, the board assessments, they actually have these kind of question being introduced because they actually sharpen the reasoning skills and test the conceptual clarity of the students. So we need to take care of this. See, it's an activity and it's a self-driven activity which I'm going to suggest here. Teachers, please frame reason assertion questions and send me as a document file. I'm surely going to check and put my comments. Please add it on the comment box. And we'll discuss if there's any issue. We can further get into discussion and have another session on the same topic. So while framing the questions, the common pitfalls, or the care we need to take while framing the question, that is assertion, reason, both are weak. Sometimes such sentences are being picked up, sometimes the reason which are being picked up by the teachers, they are actually weak. They are not understandable by the student. Second, that the reason is unrelated but still true. So in this type of question, when the child answers or picks up, option as an answer, we have to be very careful while marking the answers. Now, complex language for school level is not actually very much invited, is very not suggested actually. So at school level, the language should be simple and short sentences to be used, because at this level they are practicing, they are trying to understand what reason assertion questions are like and how to answer them. So here at the school level, actually teachers, we are training them. And using textbook lines without adaptation. Care needs to be taken while we are taking the sentences, where you are picking up the sentences from the textbook to frame the question. How you pick it up, it's very important. So please create 2 questions from your subject. Here it is mentioned, one science, one social science, not compulsory. Pick 2 questions from your subject which you take in your school, and you can send it to me. We can discuss among ourselves if you give us time. So let's see if we are able to discuss on the comment box, or if you want me to arrange a live discussion, please write in the comment box. Please mention in the comment box. I'll be very happy to arrange the live session. Thank you so much for patient hearing, for being here. Please feel free to fill the feedback form, ask question on the comment section, join, subscribe and support Holistic Learning Portal. Link to join the channel has been mentioned in the comment box. Thank you so much.